Welcome to another TMC 4GWE telecast. I'm here with Mike Marcellin, the VP of Global Managed Solutions. And Mike, I've got some interesting questions. I have to mention you're from Verizon, so to start.
That's right.
And this is on all Verizon Business. How do we break down Verizon here?
Well, the announcement that we made is specifically focused on the enterprise client around the world, so definitely more on the business side with our application assurance announcement.
Okay, and let's talk about what does that mean, application assurance? I hear a lot of people talk about assurance. What does it mean specifically?
Yeah, certainly we pride ourselves in providing robust global networks, but more and more we are working with our customers to optimize the applications on the network, and as they're deploying new applications, whether that's voice, video, or their internal applications, making sure that those applications run as effectively as possible, making sure they understand how the deployment of one application will impact the other. And so we rolled out a solution that we're pretty excited about because it rolls together some best-of-breed capabilities in looking at both actual application flows, so net flow going through their router, but then also giving them some active monitoring capabilities so they can actually do synthetic traffic, to see what's happening between sites and how applications are performing in real live network situations. And so we've done this in really a software as a service type of model. A lot of times this problem has traditionally been solved by deploying network probes and things like that, and that still is a viable solution, but it can be costly, especially for a large enterprise that has sites in a lot of different places. And so this one is a kind of a pay-as-you-go, site by site. We can do it at one time, so you can get in there, do a 60, 90-day type of engagement just to see what's happening on the network or to plan for that next application, or you can do it ongoing and constantly monitor the health of your network and the applications on it.
So amongst these services, would network optimization for them be one of the things that they could do as a result of the application assurance?
Absolutely. So we have a suite of tools that are all about what we call application awareness on our private IP MPLS network. And so it is network optimization, it's application performance, it's controlling your network so you can dynamically change your bandwidth up and down as you need to. So think about the case where you're running a big video conference and you can scale that up and then you can scale it back down. And so application assurance gives you the visibility into what's going on in the network and the ability to understand where the bottlenecks may exist, and then we've got a variety of different tools and remedies to address that.
And just out of curiosity, on the applications themselves, are they more real-time applications, or does it not matter? Because these days, data is so important that in effect anything, the goal is delivery as quickly as possible.
Well, I mean, certainly, we'll handle any type of application. So for voice applications, I mean, that's obviously critical, and any change in latency or other performance bottlenecks are going to be recognized immediately. Whereas if you're sending an email and it takes 5 seconds instead of 2 seconds, you may not notice that. But we have kind of the full gamut of applications. Obviously, the network does class of service and does the right prioritization and then has the right SLAs around all the different classes. And then this really gives you visibility application by application. So within a class, you may have 5 different applications running in a class. It may be your SAP, and it may be your PeopleSoft suite, what have you. And so, being able to see all the different applications within the class.
And you say it's software as a service functionality here. So the question I got for you is, from your Knox perspective, is the customer partitioned as each individual? Is that how they see it, or how do your guys see it?
Yeah, so I mean, we can monitor a customer's entire network operation from our operating center and really break it down however they want to do that. It can be by person, by department, by geography, and this application assurance tool is part of our Enterprise Center portal, and so they can get a view into their entire network, certainly get proactive alarming and things like that, and then again drill down into the various applications to see how they're actually working. And if at the end of the day, if you're running an IT shop, how the applications are performing is how you're going to be measured by your customers internally. And so, we don't want to get to the point of saying, well, the network looks fine, so we don't know, but we don't know what the issue is. I mean, this eliminates the finger pointing. We've got one set of tools that can look at the entire stack and determine what's working and what's not.
That makes excellent sense. Now, just out of curiosity, if people want to find out more about this, how would they find this on Verizon sites?
Yeah, they can go out to verizonbusiness.com, and we've got all the information about the service and about our broader suite of application-aware tools with private IP.
And it's called application assurance.
That's right. That's right.
Great.
All right.
Michael, thank you for your
Thanks.
time.
My pleasure.